But I got a hack for you. I got a hack for you. First of all, I was popping Ben earlier, and I'm still alive. Felt like about 100 milligrams of Ben right now, and I took 200 of DXM, and so I took 200 of DXM, and I took 200 of DXM, and just wanted to see what it's like talking to my white friend in Florida. I shouldn't have said he was white or nothing, but I did it last night. I did like 125, I think, something like that. So I broke it down from the shit that I was doing, and I was trying to work on a logo, and I had my headphones on, and the music hit, and it was just all of a sudden brought tears to my eyes. That's how beautiful it sounded. And I was listening to something that had a decent beat, but it's an unknown song to a lot of people. But the beat go hard as a bitch, and it was Pharrell, Young Girl featuring Jay-Z. Check that out when you get a chance. That beat. And so I was like, oh my goodness. I heard that shit. I'm like, it's like a motherfucker was sitting right next to me, like a man made of rainbows was sitting right next to me playing the violin. And then Pharrell just came in the room and started spitting. Then Jay-Z came behind him and started spitting. And the rainbow man's playing the violin like I was supposed to go. So I had a format for this video, and honestly, at this high of a dose, that's trailer park as this fucking experiment is, and thereof, I feel pretty good. Okay. Shit got me. How you get geeked off of Robitussin, nigga? Niggas was on Robitussin. That's what I should call it. I should call this shit geeked on Robitussin. What the fuck? That nigga geeked on Robitussin. Man, I forgot what I was supposed to do with the video and shit. I had a format in my head. As I was walking in, I had hit a lick and stole some shit, and I was like, fuck it. I dipped down the street in the alley, like, shake your tail, alley cat, shake your tail. The sky is falling. So anyway, let me try to manifest the imagery and scenery and unpremeditated, anti-premeditated sequence of contemplations for the format of my video documented inebriated state of dextromorphine. Previously in the day, I ingested about 200 milligrams of diphenhydramine. And after the onset, the life of the medication, over-the-counter medication, felt as if there's a medium amount of euphoric properties attached to the drug, diphenhydramine. So I took it, but certainly there was a definite mass, my mass increased and gravity increased and was induced to my vessel. So la-di-da, sex, jack off. And basically what happened is that I grew rather bored and unentertained, so I went out of the house into society and activated my super thief qualities and returned home thereafter and ingested 200 milligrams of dextromorphan, DEXTROMORPHAN, and at a glance, or just a glance of my imagination, I envisioned a somewhat serendipitous, felicity-like inebriation, and my mental illustration of my imagination was incorrect. The sensation, experience, and side effect or effect of dextromorphan, DXTROMORPHAN, is by far more euphoric than possibly any pronoun, noun, verb, subject, predicate, prefix could ever describe in this current unknown creative trance-like high state that I am currently evoked. One way to use that word. I feel a sentiment, a nostalgic sensation on the nerves of my penis. A very vibrational thump, ecstatic sensation without me or any girl touching my genitals. Therefore, I have to imply a reverse Kegel and tolerate the increase of my libido until it's time to ejaculate in whatever way, shape, or form. My coordination and optic ability is somewhat dizzy and nauseous. My weight is transient, almost translucent. Whatever existed of me is in oblivion now, and whatever the weight is what it is. I'm having non-stop autonomous entities appear when I deploy, when I activate to incinerate, when I close my eyes. Let me see what I get. See if I can do something. Okay, so So basically, so basically, I need you to imagine just a dark color, just the color black, and I'm gonna paint this picture for you because it's a silly picture. I described kind of what I saw, but first of all, imagine the color black. Okay, black as a color. Okay, imagine that color. Now, imagine neon circles just overlapping each other and spinning, but overlapping each other at the same time. And like of colors like yellow, blue, pink, orange, light green, and these circles are overlapping and spinning. And in the center of these circles is one gigantic star, and it's spinning. And that's all it is to that. And so I have just described what may or may not be an autonomous entity filled hallucination. Or some shit like the Powerpuff Girls in Technicolor on a box of dots, hitting the bong and playing volleyball. Telling you, close my eyes and go back into it. Now this image is different. There is this image is a heart-shaped C, right? There's a C in this image, and it's in a heart shape, and there's a boat. And I am in this heart-shaped C with major waves inside of a boat with a pink hat on, playing guitar. You know, I'm sorry. I apologize if this video is not too clear. I'm just, the format that I'm trying to do the best I can, and it's not that good. So I hate when this shit happens. You have a total grasp, an idea of a thought, even the image. You have it all planned out, ready to talk it or say it or express it, and then it just leaves. I'm sorry. I really am. I had something very important to say. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. Maybe it will reoccur. Remember, nothing greater than remembrance. I really would want to know what the fuck was I about to say. So the other night, this ain't what I wanted to say. But the other night, I was feeling this. I wasn't off too much. I think I was off like 100. Because I was using small numbers. I just I talked to my friend, my newfound friend in Florida. Shout out to fucking Torture World. And I was on about 100. Try to be brave with the DXM again, because I just don't prefer. I prefer diphenhydramine over dextromorphine. And I started just closing my eyes, and even when I was walking around the house, I went downstairs to fucking eat my McChicken and call my little side chick, see if she was still mad at me. If not, I just fuck up, pop some more pills. She'll be alright in the morning. And I started just like closing my eyes or whatever, and I started seeing images. And I knew it was the DXM shit, because one of the first times I don't mess with it that much. But one of the first times I messed with it or whatever, however the notion may be quoted in what chemical equation, it's the inverted integer of Bollywood. Please don't ask me. Please don't. I kind of was aware of what I was saying. I kind of wasn't. But so I started getting images. I just had an idea, and I started writing like things down, and I started writing down the images because they would probably more than likely make for excellent artwork. Like, I should continue doing that, honestly, to keep doing it. And I don't really feel like looking for the fucking sketchbook or the ideas or the imagery or however that goes. My taper's fucked up. Or is it? However that goes, but I need some pussy. You know? I be getting it from time to time, you know. I be getting pussy from time to time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I get pussy from time to time. A lot, actually, from time to time. But, you know, I've been getting pussy for a while. And I kind of was like, you know what? Just give it a break. Get into drug use and meditation and God and Bible and everything else but pussy. And pussy just, here it goes, fucking again, Anthony, Tony. And then it's like, you know what? I've done a pretty good job of avoiding pussy for a while. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now, I've done a pretty good job of avoiding it. And it's still tried to come. I bet I've done a good thing, because my mental state, when I keep dealing with these wild ass Chicagoan bitches or Iowa, wherever these hoes are from, my mental state goes to very stressed. So, but now I'm like, I'm at peace. So now I kind of slowly, I want some pussy. Now, the image that I got from the DXM imagery that I was attempting to write, I remember this because I don't have it in front of me, and I don't have it. It doesn't actually exist, though it may have. But it was a tornado in the distance. A white tornado made of clouds, sucking in hearts. Okay? Dextromorphine.